Hello everyone. So today's lecture is about the downloading and installing of Netbeans IDE. So let's get start. The first step is you have to open up your browser window and you have to type in google.com. So basically reach to the google.com website, and on the google.com you have to write Netbeans with JDK. So this is what you have to type in the search bar of google.com, Netbeans with JDK. I'll tell you the reason why we are typing Netbeans with JDK. So when you type on it and just press enter after it, so the first link that you get, which is this one, it is on the site oracle.com. So this first link on this site of oracle.com, you have to click on this link and you have to open it. So when you click on it and open it, you reach this point. So what you are seeing here is that there is a link given here. Not basically a link, there is a heading which is given here, that is JDK 8U111 with NetBeans 8.2. So what does we mean by this? JDK, as you know, is Java Development Kit, and sometimes we also call it as Java Development Toolkit. So this software that we are looking for, it comes as a bundle, as a combination of NetBeans IDE as well as JDK. So this is the reason that I actually, when I was typing to get a software of NetBeans IDE on google.com, I wrote it as Netbeans with JDK. So in this, the advantage is that in the single software, you get both the Netbeans IDE facility as well as JDK facility. So it is not required, it will not be required by you to install, download and install the JDK separately. So this particular software, when you type Netbeans with JDK, this software, it comes with both the things in it, that is NetBeans as well as JDK. So now what we have to do is that um, there is a license agreement here. So you have to basically click on this license agreement, accept it, and when you come down, you can see here that different operating system types have been specified here, and there is an exe file in front of each one of them. So as per as your system requirement, that is as per as your system properties, if your system is a Windows operating system and it is a 64-bit machine, then you should opt for this last one, which is this one. And if your system is having Windows operating system and it is a 32-bit machine, then you should opt for this second last option. And similarly, depending upon the type of operating system you have and the size of the machine instructions you have in your system, you will select out of these any one and just press on these links in front of it. So my machine is a Windows based computer system and it is a 64-bit machine, so I will be clicking on this one. So I'm opening it in another tab, and as you can see, the downloading has started. So it will take a few minutes. So while it gets downloaded onto my system, I'm just exiting out for some minutes from here. So let's catch you all again once it gets downloaded completely. So the now downloading of the software is finished now. So I'm going back to my browser window. So I'll close this and I'll open up my downloads. And as you can see here, this is JDK 8U111 NB 8.2 download exe file. So here JDK stands for Java Development Kit and NB stands for NetBeans. So it is basically a software consisting both of these subparts in it as subparts in it. So I'll just double click on it and start installing it on my system. So if you get this window, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just press yes, and you can close this window at the back. So it will take the installer some time to basically install the software into the computer system. So this is Java a window, that is Java Standard Development Kit and NetBeans IDE installer. So it is saying that welcome to, if you can read this, welcome to JDK 8 update 111 and NetBeans IDE 8.2 installer. So I'm getting this message here. NetBeans IDE 8.2 is already installed. Click next if you want to proceed with JDK 8 update 111 installation. So basically on my system, I already have a NetBeans software. So that is why it is giving me this particular message. However, on your systems, as if you will not have any NetBeans installed earlier, then this message will not come and it will ask you for both the installation of the NetBeans as well as for the JDK. So I am continuing here. I'm pressing on the next button. So now it asks you basically the path on which it has to install JDK. So I'm changing my drive here where I want to install. By default, it was taking C drive, but I don't want to install it on C drive. I'm taking a new drive here, that is E drive, and I'm creating a new folder on E drive. And this folder is created as JDK new one. So I'm taking this name JDK new one and I'm pressing OK. So now as you can see, install JDK2, it is giving me the path which I've selected, that is E drive. E drive has a new folder in it with the name JDK new one, and in JDK new one, JDK 1.8.0 underscore triple one, JDK software is being installed on my system. So I'll press enter, that is next. And now it is asking me telling me the installation folder address, which is same as was given in the earlier window, and the total size. So just press install here. So again, it will take a few minutes to get installed on my computer system. So as you can check out here, installation completed successfully. So just finish, click on the finish button. So that's it. This is how you basically download a NetBeans IDE with JDK in it, and this is how you install it. So I hope this lecture would have been of use to you. And in case of any questions or queries, kindly get back to me, and we will continue with some similar related concepts in the next lecture. Thank you.